Alright, so this is just a quick little update on the intruder, Suzuki intruder that I'm working on for my son. In case you don't remember, or it's been a while, it's actually, we're building like a bobber, doing a solo seat, pipes, you know, some other things. But I'm going to start out with the tank here. This is actually an aftermarket Sportster tank, and I had to modify it. You might remember from before, I welded this in, ground it smooth. And I did this mount here to fit the Suzuki bracket that's on the frame. And you see I had to get rid of the bypass, and I had to patch the hole, the original hole for the fuel outlet. And I moved it to over here. And it's just a regular Sportster petcock. So, I mean, they're not stack of dimes perfect welds, but they're a whole lot better than I was doing. I just wanted to mention Berserker Nick, thanks for your tips on setting up the TIG torch. It worked out good for me, so I just wanted to mention that. But we're going to throw this on the bike, and I'm going to show you what else we've been doing. Alright, so I stuck the tank back on here. I wanted to show you this bracketry I made up here. I was going to do a sheet metal pan and mount everything to it, but it just didn't look right. What I'm going to wind up doing is extending this sheet metal up to match this contour. And I put a bushing in there for that to pivot on. This I made up with a bushing. So, and I got these little spring buckets it fits on. All right, so there it is, the seat in place. And you can see the little spring bucket things I made up. And you notice the handlebars are on risers now. The old ones are still there because all the wires are run internal. So I got to pull the wires out, cut some holes in the new bars, and run the wires through the bars. And you see we got the one of the fish tails on here, just kind of temporary, but I think it's got a pretty good look. Still waiting on a fender. You wouldn't believe how hard a 7-inch fender is to get, a blank fender. But that should be getting here soon, and then we'll be able to make some more progress on it. All right, so you're basically up to speed on the bike. When I get some more parts, I'm going to try to include that in some of my regular videos. And really, as far as the mountain bike stuff, I've been waiting on parts. I'm waiting on spokes to do my rear wheel for my Polygon. I actually bought another frame. I bought a full suspension frame, and that's on a boat somewhere from China. So we'll see when that shows up. But it's kind of my winter project. It's going to be a while. I want to try to use some better parts on it and stuff. And yeah, I've been liking lacing up wheels. I really like it a lot. So my next video, we're gonna lace up a wheel and just go through the procedures I went through, how I found spokes, what spokes to use, and all that kind of stuff. And hopefully it'll be beneficial. And then we're going to start working on the Highland mountain bike. We're going to start doing different projects on that and being more detailed so that if anybody wants to do smaller upgrades on their bike, they'll have the information there. So that's where we're going to end it for now. See you next time.